What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Octagon Thoughts. We make our long-awaited return to the UFC Octagon this weekend for International Fight Week. No bigger time to come back than the present, as they say. And we have an awesome main event, so I'll start off with that. We'll be breaking down Israel Adesanya as he takes on challenger Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier has had quite the rise since moving down from heavyweight to light heavyweight and then now down to middleweight. And he's really found his groove in the middleweight division as he's beat top guys like Kelvin Gastelum and Derek Brunson in his most recent bout, facing a little bit of adversity in that first round of that fight, but coming out victorious with a second round TKO victory. And then you got Israel Adesanya, who's been dominant force at 185 pounds. And in this fight, I really think this could be the fight that we thought we were going to get Paulo Costa bring to Israel Adesanya. Jared Cannonier knows his path to victory is knockout. That's his only way of winning this. He's not going to out-technical Israel Adesanya in a kickboxing match. But what he can do is he can just walk him down, eat shots, and look for it to land his own big shots. So I feel like this has the potential to turn into a war. One fighter at 185 pounds that we've seen have some success against Israel Adesanya, winning 2 rounds against him, was Kelvin Gastelum. And what Gastelum did was he brought out a war in Israel Adesanya, and that was a very close fight. Obviously, Adesanya got the nod after a dominant round 5, where he was prepared to die that round. But I really do feel like we get a very competitive fight between Cannonier and Izzy, as I expect I feel like Cannonier can bring that out of Izzy. Just a matter of if he's willing to go through the trouble of eating some amazing shots from the most technical striker the UFC has ever seen in Israel Adesanya. For this fight, from a betting standpoint, it's tough to really see any value on either side. I do think the line on Adesanya at minus 400 is warranted. I mean, if you're going to bet Cannonier, you're going to do it via TKO KO. But, I mean, what I'm seeing here is over-under at 4.5 rounds, minus 110. With the way I see this fight going, I like the value on the under 4.5 rounds. We saw what Adesanya did to Costa, and that wasn't even that crazy of a fight in terms of Costa going at him, walking him down. It was just demolition. And I think it's possible we see a similar performance here from Adesanya. And then you're covered on the off chance. If Cannonier wins, it's going under 4.5 rounds. And then you have, if Cannonier brings his best fight to Adesanya, there's a good chance Adesanya finishes him if Adesanya is at his best. So I feel like the under 4.5 rounds at minus 110 offers a ton of value in that sense. I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. Official prediction, I'll say Adesanya round 2, round 3, TKO, KO victory. I think he's just too sharp, and with the big octagon in T-Mobile Arena, I think he'll be able to use that space to his advantage. Avoid the power of Cannonier enough where he can do work. But he's got to be very, very careful because Cannonier is by far the most powerful puncher he's ever faced in the UFC. So that's my quick prediction and quick breakdown for Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier this Saturday at UFC 276 International Fight Week. We are back. Thank you again. You can find me at Thoughts Octagon on Twitter. Be sure to like and subscribe to Exciting Radish. We'll have a ton more content. We really appreciate all the support. Thank you.